Samma kammanta, right action. It means doing meaningful duty, or doing fulfilling work that has to be done over and over again. The right action is used to point to conditions arising in meditation. Samma achiva, right livelihood, mean a life without deceit, trickery, and usury. In insight method, it means to using the action to catch up with the mental state. Samma vayama, right effort. It means the right way to overcome obstacles. The right effort is the way to trying to practice meditation. Sammasti, right mindfulness. It is momentary awareness, or a state in which one is aware of what is going on at the present moment. Mindfulness is the most important in the four foundations of the mindfulness. Samma samadhi, right concentration, meaning the mental development to gain the wisdom in action. The destination is knowledge to all things that are impermanent, suffering, and non-self. The core technique for teaching, learning, practicing, and clear understanding of insight meditation is acknowledgement clearly of Noble Eightfold Path. During meditation retreat, the missions of the Eightfold Path while working together, we are calling it the Eightfold Way Assembly. That many meditators have questions. How to maintain some levels of concentration on the objects of mental physical process? The answer: the insight meditation is the way of mental concentration by using the mind's fixation in body action, walking, standing, sleeping, and sitting. If the meditator contemplating walking, when focusing the mind on the movement of the foot, it is to make a mental effort. That mental is right effort, samma vayama. Because of that mental effort, it is able to focus the mind and be mindful of the movements of the foot. That mindfulness is right mindfulness, sammasti, because it leads to the right understanding of the mental physical process. When the mind is focused on the movements of the foot, it is concentrated on for a moment, but when the concentration becomes continuous and constant, stronger and deeper, that concentration is right concentration, samma samadhi. During the walking meditation in insight, the mind does not stay with the movements of the foot at the beginning of the practice. Then, one of the mental states which are together with the mindfulness is the mental state which leads the mind to the objects of meditation. It is known as Samma Sankappa, right thought. The characteristic of Samma Sankappa is directing the mind to the objects of meditation. It is the movements of the foot. Then it penetrates into the true natures of physical process. That knowing or understanding of it as the natural process is right view, samma ditti. That the five mental factors of the Noble Eightfold Path are working all together, called Eightfold Way Assembly, as described above, and they are right effort, samma vayama, right mindfulness, sammasti, right concentration, samma samadhi, right thought, samma sankappa, right view, samma ditti. This method must be contemplated in the right motive between the major and minor emotion. Contemplate by this means to be mindful and trying to catch up on the objective while meditating. As the meditator undertakes the way of insight meditation in truth, the clear comprehension will arise at the supreme concept of the insight meditation, called Pnaidhana or the threefold training, combined with the eightfold path in itself. Sila or morality combined with right speech, right action, right livelihood. Samadhi or concentration combined with right effort, right mindfulness, right concentration. Panna or wisdom combined with right view, right thought. During meditation, the mind and the consciousness will gain and acknowledge morality, concentration, and wisdom all together. Mostly the wisdom is going to penetrate to the ultimate reality as they are. The arising and falling is natural. The mind comprehension at the road of rising and falling is formal. It's the laws of nature. It is real. We call this Pnaidhana or Dharma niyama, namely, Sabbe sankhara anicca, all conditioned states are impermanent. Sabbe sankhara dukkha, all conditioned states are suffering. Sabbe dhamma anatta, all states are non-self.